They came to me overcome by grief. At first I was full of disbelief. I gotta admit their evidence is strong, but you deserve the chance to prove them wrong.
I'd like to see you get out of this one. It isn't gonna be easy, hun. Here's a text you wrote to Carmine.
And this one's frames a lot like mine.
I'm sure we'll all recognize the style. She's been writing these for quite a while, but who knew how many? I feel like a jerk. She must have carpal tunnel from all this work. Listen to this. It won't be fun. She's got something to say about everyone. How mean of you to accuse me of being a party girl and to say that I always have more fun when other people are around. Nothing could be further from the truth. And if you don't come over soon with I'm sorry on those sexy lips, I'm just gonna stay mad at you. Oh, and as for Mr. GQ, who thinks he's a Casanova, it's me, if you don't recognize me. And who follows me around constantly, he practically bores me to tears. If you think I'm amused by the Jimmy Breslin on 13th Avenue, I guess she's referring to you, Al. His angry young man act is okay for a while, but can really get on my last nerve fast. Listen to what she says about you. And that paper boy who thinks he's a poet, he'd make me laugh if he weren't so pathetic. He insists on producing these great works of art in spite of what everyone tells him. Believe me, I'm not nearly as much fun as you think. The clubs are so damn boring when you're not with me. Please come over soon. I crave real company.
And since you brought up Carmine, he may think he's hot shit, but he's called you know what. He must be out of his mind if he thinks that I'd go with him. And you're nuts not to see how much I go for you. So drop on over. The more time spent with you, the less I'll see him.
Well, there's really very little to say. Frankie, you don't need this treatment! No way!
So, this is what you were really feeling when you wrote to me. How revealing. It seems you've let on the whole neighborhood. I'm not the only one who got screwed over good. Well, now at last I see the real you. I must tell you, it is not the prettiest view. Al, I won't stand in your way anymore. You're welcome to her. You can still have the Lord.
Well, I don't know what to say. Who thought tonight would end this way? I don't care about them, but Celeste, this guy, he completely adored you, and you hurt him. Why?
You don't mind? This doesn't concern you. I can speak for myself. I'll decide what to do. I'm flattered that you're taking up for me, but I don't return your feelings. You see, if I decide to take up with someone new, you could rest assured it won't be you.
You flatter yourself if you think that I would even consider your type of guy. I don't have to settle for second best, and I sure don't need leftovers from Celeste. Get real and take a good look in the mirror. You deserve each other. That couldn't be clearer.
Well, I've kept my mouth shut through all this shit. It's time to tell you what I think of her.
Of course you can. You're perfectly right. Alphonse, I'm sorry about tonight. I was totally wrong. I know that I'm guilty. I don't care about those other three. But for what I've done for you, I'm so sorry. And I haven't had the nerve to ask you to forgive me. You probably hate me. And you're right. I just wish I could do over tonight.
But can I hate you, even after what you've done? My heart's out of control and you're still the one. You two are witnesses to this pathetic show. Now you'll see just how low I can go. I'm trying to excuse what you've done, chalk it up to your friends and the fact that you're young, provided that you do this one thing. Come away with me. I'll buy you a ring. We'll move to the mountains and buy a chalet where we can live in peace with each other, away from all the corruption around us here. It's the only solution, Sealy, dear. If you promise to go into exile too, then I promise to try and keep loving you.
You want me to live in the mountains with you? Come on, be serious. What would I do?
If you loved me the way you say you do, nothing would sound more appealing to you. We'd have each other and that would be enough.
But giving up all that I have is too tough. I know I've got an outgoing personality. I need my family and my friends around me. We can get engaged, that I wouldn't mind, but I really don't want to leave Brooklyn behind.
Oh. I get the picture. leaving now. Please don't mind me. Since you can't do what I've asked you to do, it's finally over. I'm free of you. You'll find it hard to believe that this is true, but I've always had a thing for you. I had no right to expect you to agree to take up with someone as screwed up as me. But if by chance you could see your way clear, you'd make me happier than I've been in years.
You're right. I'd be foolish to agree, especially now that I've found Philly. It's taken a while, but now I can see that he's the perfect one for me.
I can't believe you're saying this. Oh, thank you, God. Give me a kiss.
I hope you'll be very happy together, and we'll love each other and honor each other forever. As for me, a betrayed and broken man, it's time to carry out my plan. Somewhere there's a place for me to live a lonely life of integrity.